judge, 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 judge. Judge starts with the letter J. J is the youngest letter of the English alphabet, and that is possibly why other letters can indicate this sound. Up until the 1600s, J was typically written with either an I or a Y. On screen, you can see the symbol used by the International Phonetic Alphabet to represent the j sound, although some sources may use a lowercase j. J is the initial sound in January, June, July, Jennifer, John, and Jill. January, June, July, Jennifer, John, Jill. J is the initial sound in jungle and just, but it is also the initial sound in gene, generous, gesture, and genuine. By the time that the English language adopted the letter J, Romance languages were already using the letter G to represent this sound, and that is why J is the initial sound in jungle, just, gene, generous, gesture, and genuine. The second sound in judge is a short little sound, as in cut, none, duck, just, jungle, or judge. J, just, jungle, judge. Just, jungle, judge. The final sound of the word judge is also j, and this may be the trickiest part when trying to master pronouncing this word. As you can see, the j sound is being represented here by a different combination of letters, D, G, E, sometimes referred to as a digraph, but more accurately referred to as a trigraph, 3 letters working together to create just one sound, j, as in the words edge, fudge, bridge, pledge, and knowledge. Edge, fudge, bridge, pledge, knowledge, judge. Judge shares its initial consonant and vowel combination with the following related words: justice, the act or practice of being just, of treating people fairly and reasonably; justification, a reason for doing something or for the existence of something; justify, the verb form for justification; and justifiable, an adjective describing something that can be justified. Then there's judgmental and its informal version, judgy. No matter how you say or spell it, judgmental is an adjective describing an attitude, behavior, or person that judges others too quickly, too harshly, or too critically. And now for the antonyms, or opposite words. The opposite of justice is injustice. An action can be an injustice. Justification, justify, and justifiable have no direct antonyms. One must use a negative word in order to negate these words. The opposite of judgmental, on the other hand, is non-judgmental, sometimes written with a hyphen. Now we're changing vowel sounds, so we'll change the colors in which the words appear. The jury is the group of 12 people who decide whether or not someone who has been accused of a crime is guilty. The first vowel sound is the little heard in good, put, and should. The members of the jury are individually referred to as jurors, which also uses the sound represented by a horseshoe, also called a bucket or an upside-down omega, by the International Phonetic Alphabet. Jury, juror. Judge, jury, juror. The final sound that we'll talk about today is the oo sound. It is the sound that we make when we pronounce the words Jew, Jewish, jewel, jewelry, and for that matter, the word you. The oo sound is written in IPA as a lowercase u. These words, which are related to the word judge, start with a j followed by an oo sound. Judiciary. The judiciary is the part of a country's government that is responsible for the legal system, the judges and the courts. Judicial is an adjective describing something that is related to a court, a judge, or a legal judgment. Judicious, on the other hand, is an adjective that can describe any action or decision, and it is not necessarily directly related to the court system. Any decision can be described as being judicious, which means showing good reason and judgment in making decisions. Judge, judiciary, judicial, judicious. Judiciary, judicial, judicious. Judge. Judge, judge, judge. Judge Judy is a famous television judge in the United States. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the many forms of judge. If you have any suggestions for topics of future videos, please let me know in the comments below. Ciao!